NBA, the All-Star reserves were finally released yesterday, first day of Black History Month. Uh, couple controversial names in here, in my opinion. I'm gonna list off the West. You have Eddie Winslow, aka Anthony Edwards, Jamal Murray, Chet Holmgren, KD, Devin Booker, Denny, and LeBron James rounding it off there. And then for the East, you have Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Johnson, Cat, Siakam, Norman Powell, Scotty 561 Barnes, and Jalen Duren. Uh, there has been a few snubs off the list, in my opinion. You know, I don't know if y'all have any snubs as well, but I would say Chet. I don't know why Chet made the All-Star team. I don't know why he made the All-Star team over a player like Kawhi Leonard or James Harden.
I don't know, like Chet's not the first person I bump off the list.
Who?
Chet
Who?
Holmgren is not the first player I bump off that list.
Who?
Who would you bump off? Is what he's saying.
That's what I'm asking.
Jamal Murray. That's
Whoa.
Jamal Murray is easily the first player
But you
that I
gotta think
bump off that
he's
list.
carrying a team that was without Jokic, bro, and he's been hooping.
Bro,
I wouldn't take him off. I'm taking off Chet, bro.
bro, he's been hooping for a month. What we're not going to make it seem as if Jamal Murray is deserving of being a top four guard in the West. He's not. He's not and hasn't been. That's why this is like a surprise that it's his first All-Star. He's never been a top four guard in the West, ever. And we're not going to begin to act like he is. No.
Got a point.
Let's say he's the first one to bump off.
I'm leaving
Second,
Jamal Murray off.
LeBron James. I know that they always give like the old stars his flowers, but kick LeBron James off.
Before Chet,
And then third,
Yo,
I would
Chet
kick
is a
off Kevin.
top big man in the league.
Chet might
what?
be Chet might be the second or third best four in the West.
Are we serious?
Are you
But
not watching
second and third
basketball?
best four in the West shouldn't get you on the All-Star team.
But what I'm
It
trying to
shouldn't.
say though to you,
And All-Star game is now what, like positionless, they said? I don't think so.
so what I'll say to you is this: if I'm picking the first 10 players in the West, Chet Holmgren is in the top 10. If you've watched basketball this year,
You think so?
yes.
Yes.
Sad. How do you feel about this wholeheartedly?
I mean, he's top three in blocks, and he gives you consistent offensive output. Like I think if we're
I don't
putting
think it's
niggas like
consistent, bro. I
if
don't
we're
think it's
putting
that consistent.
if we're
Well, can you be
putting
consistent? Go ahead,
if we're
Sab. I'll let you
if we're
defend you. I'll
if
let.
we're
I'll let
putting
you.
niggas like Rudy Gobert in there
He
after
made the
just
All-Star
being
team?
No, he didn't make it,
He
bro.
did.
not this year, I'm
Oh,
talking about in the past. If we're allowing niggas like Rudy Gobert where it's like just defense, you just get blocks. That's all you're good for. Why are we not putting a nigga that gets
Blocks and
blocks for?
rebounds.
Why are we not putting a
Chet
nigga
don't get
that
no boards. Plain and simple. He does not get rebounds.
check gets boards? Not at a
Though he,
crazy clip. Not at a crazy clip. But
I think just because one dude that shouldn't have been in there got in there and won a bunch of awards he didn't deserve, got in there doesn't really justify
but if
why
that's
he
the
should have
somebody.
made it this year.
if that's the criteria we're going off of,
Okay.
So why? Okay.
and again, Chet is
Why would
top
I
three.
put Chet in there? And I'll
Yeah.
give a little bit more emphasis. I think that not only has Chet improved his defense consistently, Chet is not only he's probably the best help defender in the league at the rim. He gets 8.5 rebounds a game. I mean, he's scoring 18 points, right? And he's what, the third option? Help me out, Saf.
Second option at this point with
Second
J-Will
option?
out.
I
Okay, with
mean,
J-Lo. Okay. I'm just
Jamal
saying.
Murray's averaging 25 and 7.5 this year. I mean, that's not that crazy. Just to say not to
Look
say
Yeah,
at
he's
but he's
balling.
Kawhi
not.
Leonard, bro. Look
But
at
he's averaging 25 and 7 on the team by, like you said, by himself. Chet Holmgren's averaging 17 and 8 on the team with the league leader in scoring. What are we
He's an,
talking about?
Okay,
he's
you can take a look
anchoring
that's
at
one of the
valid.
Kawhi
best.
numbers, bro. Take a look at Kawhi numbers as well, Aaron.
Also, to add more context, Chet is anchoring one of the best defenses in the league.
That's also
He,
true.
That deserves some consideration.
He's also that team has been
That
the best
whistle
team
is still
in
in
that
What
is
that?
true, but they
What
also
that?
have clearly been the best team in the league the entire year.
yeah.
And
And
he's the second
it's
best player.
it's starting to even out, bro.
When has the second best player on the best team in the league not made the All-Star game? I'll wait. Yes, that was a good one. That
There
was a
That was
good
a good
show.
one. That was
But
a good one.
that was a good show.
there's had
You got me
definitely
there.
been there had definitely been years where we have seen that though.
Can I get an example though, where it's been reasonable that he doesn't make the All-Star game? That's what I'm saying. The
So
All-Star
you said the second best player on the best team, right?
in the NBA. Yes.
So like Jamal Murray, since this is his first time, right? Right or wrong? And we've seen the years where the Nuggets dominated the league and was the best team, and Jamal Murray didn't
They
make it.
were they were the first seed.
Right. When were they the number one seed?
So now we doing seeding based off the best.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you though is
Oh.
clearly like I think that
Was
we
there
make
was
Denver.
was there
I think
years
we
where
make
like
Denver out to be. I think we make Denver out to be the best, like one of the best teams in the league, just naturally because they have the best player in the world. But you have to understand something, bro. They're the best team in the league without their second best player. You got to understand that.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
even
think
give the
people.
best team in the league at this rate. I'll be honest with you. I
I,
wouldn't give them the best team in the league at this rate, bro.
They're
They
the
can go toe to
reigning.
toe.
They're the reigning NBA champion with the number one record in the entire league, and they've had the number one record since October. What are we talking about? It's February.
I wouldn't give them the number one team in the league though, bro.
So who's the number one team going?
What?
A
You gotta
team that
like
beat them three times, I personally wouldn't think they're the best team in the league if a team beat them three times,
We beat them the
right?
last meeting.
But they beat y'all three times.
We beat them in the most recent meeting.
It's also a team that
We
we
were the
haven't seen
best
All you
do
seed
need is all you
anything.
need is to win. There's 4 games in the NBA
That's also a
in the
team who we
series.
haven't seen do anything. It's like comparing it's like comparing any team in the Super Bowl to the Super Bowl champion last year. Like that doesn't make any sense. You
What
Also,
get
you
what I'm
mean?
trying to say?
that
No, I
year
don't,
that
bro.
Like they're good this year, right? But like it's like at the beginning of the year or midway through the year trying to compare the Patriots to the Eagles. We weren't doing that, and we wouldn't have let that slide.
We
So
wasn't
why
even
we let
comparing. We never said the Eagles was good this year. That's so your
that's
argument
a
isn't
lie.
valid no more.
that's a
I
lie.
never said that. I thought it was frauds last year.
We've
Actually,
never said, bro. Who
There's
said
no
the
way
Eagles?
that you thought that they were frauds last year with a 2,000 yard rusher. What are you talking about, Aaron? Come
you talking about
on,
me,
bro.
bro? That's not.
All right, back to the subject. Before we go there, we're
He
not even
brought it
talking
up
about
though.
NFL right
See,
now.
yo,
But
Aaron,
what I'm
you see
trying
what
to
I'm
say
saying?
is,
He bring
but
up
what?
a
No,
subject and tell us let's go back to the
Look, E,
subject that he brought.
I got a better example.
go ahead.
The
I
first
get
year
what you're
that
saying though. E. I'm not like I'm just talking about the Eagles specifically.
Yeah, bro. Like
okay,
I
nobody,
know, but
bro.
I don't want to talk about the
in
Eagles. It was
hoops,
just an example.
in hoops, the first year that OKC had that one seed, the whole knock on us was like, yeah, we're a great regular season team, but
But Joe won't play.
we have zero playoff experience, so you're not gonna make it that far. It's the same thing with the Spurs. You can look nice in the regular season, but when it gets to the playoffs, you need like
It's a
experience.
different
That
game.
it's very rare that you
Also,
can just come out of nowhere and win a chip. Very rare.
Also,
Mm,
I will say last year was like the first year where in the playoffs they didn't allow teams to play rougher, and they like in the playoffs the officiating was more European style like it is in the regular season. I will say that because that does matter.
but it's always like that though.
No,
Every
it's
year.
not in the playoffs. It's not in the playoffs.
the
In the
playoffs,
playoffs,
but
they let them play real hoops.
they let
They
them
play a
play real
lot rougher.
defense,
No,
bro.
but what I'm trying to
Real
say though is that's
hoops.
no different than the year before that in the playoffs, and the year before that in the playoffs, and the 20 years before that. Every year
It,
it's like that.
Real hoops.
what I'm saying they didn't do that last year. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, all right, okay. That you might have a. Honestly, I got depressed because my Lakers were a first round exit. I didn't watch any basketball after we got kicked. Not even gonna lie to you.
And on top of that, they played. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about who they played, but we just gonna let that rock.
We
They
all know
won.
who they
Yay!
played. We all know who
No,
they
but
played.
I'm just trying to say though.
And with
Okay,
that,
yeah,
and
they played all those teams.
if that guy would have finished out that game, we know who would have won. But
So
what
now
you
we're
said, A?
relying on ifs and what ifs and
What happened,
Oh,
A? What happened,
He's
A?
and
saying last
hey,
year they
hey,
were. Last
Because
year
when
they
it,
were clearly the best team in the last year they were clearly the best team in the league. And yet again, they are again clearly the
Yeah,
best
they're
team in
definitely the best team this year. It's not a
But you
debate.
gotta think though, okay, the best team in the league. The Warriors, the 73-9 Warriors were the best team in the league.
we're
Best
not
team in the
compare
league.
we're not comparing this team to a generationally great team.
People was doing it though. See what I'm saying? People
Well,
was doing it.
we're not going to do that though. We're
not
not
that
going to
frame of
give that
mind
any more
anymore.
space. Sav even said was bullshit.
I did off cam.
Did you?
I
He
did
did.
off cam.
Deep down inside, did you really believe that, bro?
No,
I
he
said
did.
it off cam. I had no reason to lie.
I
Don't
don't know,
say
bro.
him.
I don't know, bro, because you be lying a lot.
Okay,
You be lying a lot.
whatever, Tone, bro.
I'll be catching you in your lies in the chat. Not on cam though. I'll
No,
be
you
catching you.
don't. No, you don't.
Mister, I don't care about sports. If my team loses,
I
but
said
you do
that at the
care.
beginning. I
But
said
you
that at
do
the
Nah,
beginning.
care.
I said that
that
at the.
is Sav.
That
That
is
is
No, it's
Sav.
Sav.
not.
That
No,
is,
it's not. I said it
Sav.
at the beginning
As
of the
soon as his
football
team
season.
started losing, bro, I don't care. I'm not gonna let this affect my personal
Jesus.
life
that's what
every
I
I'm
time.
said
saying.
that at the beginning of the football. I
Like,
said that before a single NFL game was played. Before a single NFL game was
That's
played, I
cap,
said I
bro,
don't
because you
care.
wasn't in the
Nah, I'm
chat
not gonna
before we
lie, Sav.
started this pod.
That's your MO, Sav. Soon as
I
you start
literally
losing, you
said
don't
it
care no
to
more, bro.
Aaron multiple
But
times.
you, but in the
he said
chat,
I
you
no
said it.
longer care.
Okay, it's the
But
same
no,
thing.
but
Well, hold
I
on,
hear
hold on,
what you're
hold on.
saying though, Tone. I hear what you're saying, Tone. I do. But Chet Holmgren is clearly the second best player on the best team in the league. And if he deserves to be in there.
Next topic.
No, but we're in the same topic, bro, because I go to the East.
Oh,
Because there was a snub in the East. I feel like Brandon Ingram should have made it. I understand why he didn't make it, but because they also had Scotty Barnes in there, which makes sense. But Brandon Ingram doing his thing. MPJ,
Sure.
I'm on the fence about as well.
Nah,
But
I can't add him. I can't. I'm sorry.
Dylan Brooks, people said Dylan Brooks. He
And
has
he,
a case. He has a case for himself.
Honestly, I would put Dylan Brooks in there over Devin Booker. Don't shoot me. And the reason why is just because of the type of season that he's having for that type of team. I'm just saying we thought that we thought that they were going to be a lottery team, and the only reason that they're not is because of him. Because
I
we
don't know.
saw Book was on his way out of Phoenix. That was happening. No one's going to talk about it, but that was happening. He's in the exact same predicament, or was in the exact same predicament that we found Trey Young in, the same predicament that we saw Giannis in. Like it's the same type of thing, and he just was slowly growing unhappy.
Mhm.
I'm
And
sorry, bro.
that team still never ever going to win a chip. It's sad.
shout out Trey Young, man. City still love you, man.
The
he's actually statistically. I seen a John the other day.
Oh,
He's
brother.
he's actually statistically like like one of like bottom three defenders in the league. Like actually,
who Trey Young?
yes.
He's 6'1" and he's like 130 pounds.
Okay,
What do you want from
there
him,
are
bro?
in the
Ah,
league.
bro, but we can't say height though. Height don't matter, bro.
Efforts,
Height don't matter in this
efforts,
case.
efforts,
Height don't matter in
efforts,
the defensive case though.
Right,
efforts.
Jose
We have we
Alvarado is
have
definitely
we
five
have
ten.
Gary Payton the glove locking shit down.
But those are niggas that are stockier than Trey Young, and they don't move like Trey Young on offense. So let's stop it.
You can be an offense and a defensive player though. You can't just you feel me?
It's the same thing with Bones. Why you think he's not in the league for real?
No. It's not. The thing with Bones,
Oh,
the main thing with Bones is literally his attitude. We all know this. If you're from Delaware, we all know this, bro. It's his attitude, bro. He has a Delaware nigga attitude. It's unfortunate, which is the reason why the Nuggets got him up off of there. He was fighting with the coach, bro. You can't have an attitude problem and expect to play in the highest league in the highest form of basketball,
You know
bro.
the way he plays, it's only but so much room for those types of players in like the type of league that they play in now. Like it's a you have to do everything type of league. Now, if Bones came 10 years before, there'd be 5 or 6 teams that would create like a Jamal Crawford type role for him because that's the type of player he is. You know
for
what I'm
sure.
trying to say?
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess so. Long story short, there definitely were some snubs. I do agree with your snubs, with the exception of MPJ. I think we just disagree on who we would take off in place. But I
Okay.
do think that Kawhi and James definitely do belong, especially based off of how they started their season versus where they are now. They're fighting
See,
for a play-in
see?
spot. I see what they're doing. I don't
Yeah,
necessarily know if Brandon Ingram can get a spot if Scotty Barnes is already there based off of the type of
yeah,
team that they are, especially because of the type of role that Scotty plays on that team. So, but I
thank you, man.
guess I'll open up the conversation to who needs to make a deal before the deadline on Thursday.
The Bucks.
Giannis
What
not getting traded, bro. Giannis not gonna get traded, bro. Apparently, Giannis said he wants to stay with the Bucks, bro.
I think he's just kind of saying that just to say it though.
I don't think he's gonna get traded though, because you gotta think. I don't know what team, like, who's gonna make that trade. Like the Warriors is the only team that could really make that trade.
I think Knicks, if the Knicks actually want to win, they have to do that.
I
I
mean,
mean,
they giving up Cat and they giving up Bridges.
we can make that trade.
I'm okay with that.
Fab, shut up.
Get mad because it's facts.
I'm okay. Honestly, Sab, not gonna lie to you, like I think Giannis is definitely an all-world talent, but I'm not trying to destroy the chemistry that y'all got there because Giannis is not that type of bull.
I would love for that's
He
I can
has
see
to
where you're
buy
coming
in,
from,
and I just don't know if he's gonna buy in.
But he
but
gave up Chet.
that
I
team
think Giannis would love some help.
exactly. There's so much like he
The
would have so much more
Warriors.
freedom, and on top of that, he would give a
Freedom
lot more
for
consistency
and
to
to
the
do what?
offense. Hmm?
Freedom
But
for what and to do what?
exactly,
And,
they don't need
but in
him.
wait, but in ways that he already can't do it. You know, you get the question I'm trying to ask.
Like on defense, he doesn't have to be the main like stopper around the rim. Like we already have Chet to like
But
do
y'all
Like
that.
got to give up Chet.
there's no way that you get
Yeah, bro.
Giannis.
You're gonna have to give up Chet, bro. You have
I
to.
don't, I don't even think. I think we could probably keep Chet if we really wanted to. It's between Jay Will or Chet, and we could probably
I
do
mean,
it.
you're going to pick Chet. So you're going to have Chet and Giannis?
Yes,
Okay.
He's greedy.
I'm so serious.
No,
I'm
I
not
know.
joking.
I hear what you're saying, but I just don't think it works. Like, I hear what you're saying. I get it because Chet doesn't have to necessarily play close to the basket the whole time, but because they're honestly opposite players. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that works, bro. So you give up J Will and what? Because it would definitely be an end
Jay Will, some picks. We got a couple young talents that really don't see the floor. They could take them and try to develop
and
them.
some picks. Do you not understand you're trading for the best player in the league? And it's not going to be like a little Luca fire sale like how they did last year. They're not going to let that happen.
Actually, I feel like it depends on how much. If Giannis
Question.
really wants to stay there, you feel what I'm saying?
Question.
Hmm.
John Morant and who for Giannis?
I'm
You'd
gonna
have to
give up
give
the
up the
cap.
whole franchise twice for Giannis.
They don't got the
It'd
capital
have
for
to
that.
be John Morant and JJJ.
Yeah.
That's not crazy to say.
But like, who else is there?
Yeah, Giannis not gonna want to go there, bro. That'd just be like,
I don't think.
Once you take Triple J and Ja off that team, who left is in
You got
Memphis?
Zach Edey.
Selmy Odama?
What's his
Come on.
name? Isn't it like
Come on,
GJ or
bro.
something?
Zach
who?
Edey.
Bro said Zach Edey.
He
The
got left in the
7'4"
last
Purdue
generation,
demon.
bro. He would have been great. He would have been great. He'd been a perennial all-star 10 years ago. Maybe not 10,
Oh, Zach.
15. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd been like a while ago because he's 7'4". I don't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about GG Jackson?
Nobody wants Gigi Jackson. That's not a centerpiece. That's a, you know what I mean?
I feel like
I don't,
Lori's
huh?
also Lori marketing.
You would have to probably trade Laurie and the entire
No, no, no,
franchise
no. I'm,
five
I'm I'm talking
times.
about like trade. Like
Oh,
we talking
another
about this
team that
trade. Yeah,
where
another team.
where do you think Laurie could go? Like who wants Laurie? And where and like you want everybody,
Bro, that's what
Sav.
I'm saying, bro.
But they can afford everybody. That's the
That's the
real
thing.
problem,
That's
bro.
exactly what I was thinking. We have the
Uh,
capital for that.
But y'all franchise gonna break down when you got to start paying these players.
We don't have to pay Jay Will because he can't make anything because he's been out too much. So actually, we can keep this intact, buddy.
I don't think when does that stop?
What?
Because there's no way that you gave the MVP a super max, Chet a super max. You can't have three max players. the apron stops that from happening.
We don't have to pay Jay Will as much as we would have had to pay him because he's not going to be eligible for any awards this year. If he would have made like a All NBA team or made another All Star, then he would have got like super max money. But we don't have to do that because he's not
Okay.
winning anything.
So next question is, how do we get Giannis onto the Atlanta Hawks? We have Nikhil
Next
Alexander-Walker
question. Next question.
and
It doesn't
Dyson
have.
Daniels.
Next,
Y'all have
next
to
question.
trade that core to get Giannis. So now it's just Giannis.
You guys have. I just want to let you know, Sab. You guys have negative $108 million worth of cap space next year, so
That
it's
sounds about
over. It's over.
He said your time has come.
right.
It's over.
We'll see. We'll see what Sam Presti cooks up in the offseason.
Bro, it's not baseball, bro. Actually, this is not baseball.
I
Baseball
understand.
Yeah,
has
bro.
zero cap, bro. Zero cap right now.
Why are we, speaking of which, why are we,
The active contract allocation that y'all have next year is $246 million, and you guys haven't even gone through free agency.
we're probably going to lose a good bit of players in free
But
agency.
we're talking about $100 million worth of players, still, big bro.
I understand. Like I said, Sam Presti got us. I don't understand why we're hurting teams that got it through the draft because almost all of our players are drafted besides iHeart and Shea. But that doesn't really make sense to me.
Well, I mean, also Hartenstein's also making what, 30 a year?
You're saying got it through the draft like you didn't get that from the PG trade, bro.
Right. Those are all borrowed
What
assets.
did we get through the PG
But like
trade?
those picks didn't come from you just being, you know,
Bad. It was just because you traded other teams who then ended up
Actually,
being bad.
there were a couple seasons we were really bad, really bad. So because some of those good draft picks were our own. We just happened because the Clippers were like decent during those years. So all the like top draft picks we got, like Chet, that was because we were just bad.
Let's say it. I said last week, I'm saying it again. Trade LeBron. I don't care what you get for him. I don't. I think anything, honestly, is a help. I watched the game last night and I was absolutely disgusted by him. Um, uh,
Are you not
you know,
disgusted by like the other players as well that's from the team too?
yeah, but guess what? The crown is heavy. You can't pick and choose when you want to wear it and when you don't want to wear it. And I don't like that about him. I understand it's year 22. I get it all. But when you look at him, he gambles on the defensive end, he ball watches on the defensive end, and he puts his entire team in bad position on the defensive end because he doesn't give effort. That can't happen. Not when you're the leader. Can't happen. The team has lost all chemistry. The team has lost all sense of direction. The offense has no hope, right? And our defense has gotten significantly worse since LeBron's gotten back. And he wears none of the blame. That's the best part. We've bent over backwards 10 times over to try to give him everything that he wants, and it's not good enough because his effort isn't good enough because he's not doing what we need him to do. And honestly, all we really need him to do is play half decent defense and be a pull up shooter. That's it. But he can't even do
what if
that.
it's really just about capacity at this point in year 23?
Then don't give him 40 minutes a game. We try and win a championship. Like I said last week, we don't bend over backwards for non-greats. We're not the Wizards. You get what I'm saying? We're not the Cavs. We did it for Kobe because Kobe was a Laker. You get what I'm saying? We did
What,
it. We did it.
y'all traded for Kobe.
Right. We traded for right. Right.
Last night.
Right. We did, and that is true. But Kobe was through and through a Laker. You get what I'm trying to say? We let
Not for
Magic.
that.
You know what I'm trying to say? Magic was a little different story because he got sick. But like same thing with Kareem. We let him go all the way to the very end because he was a Laker. He won one championship for us. He's not Laker great. He don't get a statue outside of crypto for that. It don't happen. So I say give him away. I don't even care what you get for him. He could go out tonight and be like, yeah, this is gonna be my last year. I'm gonna do a farewell tour. Trade his ass tomorrow.
And that team will go negative 500 ASAP.
Look at what the team was before LeBron got there. So how would it go negative 500 ASAP? It was a
You
Before
better
said
team
LeBron was
before he
there,
got
it
there.
was below 500.
like you said the Lakers was a better team before LeBron got there.
It was below 500 before LeBron got there.
I think he's
Are you
talking
talking
about at the
about in
beginning.
2018?
He's talking about. Are you talking about at the beginning of the season,
Are
bro?
you talking about the post era? Are you talking about the post Kobe era Lakers, bro? Come on.
That's what
You
he
just
just
said that.
that's what he just said. Thank you.
No, I'm talking about this season.
Yeah, he's talking about this
Oh,
year, bro.
well, you said before he got there. My fault.
That's what I'm saying. He said before he
No,
got there.
well,
So
I
I'm
mean, he
thinking
didn't play the first 20 games of the year. We were the 3 seed. We're now currently struggling to be 6. We might be 7 right now. Our offense had a direction. Our defense was actually halfway decent. And honestly, to be completely honest with you, I'm gonna say it. Oh boy, DeAndre Ayton was even more consistent back then than what he is now. And yeah, it was a very, very small sample size. But come on,
I don't know, bro. I
one
feel like
player.
you can't base everything off the first
So
20
where
games.
where should LeBron go?
I said send his ass to Cleveland or send him fucking Portland.
Or-
That's what they
Niggas,
did to Jordan.
niggas gonna get back Chris Kaman, bro.
Okay, put his ass on the end of the bench.
Hey, what's up with your boy Dalton Connect?
Why would he want to be there? Like, there's no role for him. You get what I'm trying to say?
So they need to trade him too.
Yeah, like bro
If
was
a team
bro
would, if a
bro bro has the most 30-point per game or 30-point games in college basketball history. You don't get that from just being a pull-up shooter. So and again, right? Again, it's another player whose career gets killed by LeBron James because you're forcing him to be a freaking corner and pop guy. He was never that.
He used to yam on niggas.
but I also believe like if a team put me up on the trade block and the trade don't go through, I'm not, bro. I don't want to be there no more. Take me, trade me.
Like, you don't want me. You got me playing a totally different role because you got these Asian superstars in a place where honestly he didn't even ask to be. He honestly really shouldn't have ever got to the Lakers. Don't know how he got that, how he fell that far. But like honestly, like I feel bad for the bull. Like you'll see him. Like another example is like Max Christie. Max Christie is a hell of a lot better player in Dallas than what he was on the Lakers because you at least let Max Christie be Max Christie. You feel me? So trade him. Where? I don't know. Portland. He needs to go somewhere where he can have the ball in his hands. You know what I mean? And I think he'll see a little bit different out of him. But he's not a bad player. It's just you got him out of position.
That boy
Yeah.
sound heartbroken.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say something else. I don't think you can no longer win a championship with LeBron James. He can't be on the team
Not crazy to say.
unless. I mean, unless you're gonna put him all the way soon for a goddamn down that bench that he don't ever play. If he take on the Haslam role, all right, he can win. James
He's
Johnson
not doing
role,
that.
but you're right, he's not that type of person.
Well, he's not that type of player.
Yeah.
Like Udonis Haslam kind of got forced into that role because it was like I mess with y'all. You cool. You a good part of the culture, but on that court, you just good for going getting fouls and technicals, big bro. It's not like he was Chris
OG,
Bosh or somebody, you know.
I get that.
the OG. Bro
I
he
definitely
got his
understand.
own spot on the squad for being an OG.
But yeah, yeah, no, it's I'm disappointed. Thought we had a chance again.
I mean,
I
you still
see.
got Bronny.
Yeah, but he trash. We knew that though.
He be hooping in the G League.
He just hasn't
Yeah, but
awakened
it's a G
Rondo.
League.
He just made Victor Oladipo cooked him.
But Victor Oladipo is also not Victor Oladipo anymore.
Hate
And
to
hasn't
see it,
been
man.
Victor Oladipo in probably almost close to a decade.
Still cooked him.
Okay.
Give him some credit. That's all
No, I
I ask.
know, but and I think that yeah, you can give him credit for cooking an old Victor
No,
Oladipo,
I'm just saying,
but
like
I
in
think
general though, like give him credit for like hooping. Because we also we seen this with you, man. We seen it with you. You wasn't trying to give my boy Kawhi no credit. Kawhi said, "I'm gonna have to just prove it to you, E." Kawhi be watching the podcast, bro. I
Kawhi
don't know.
said that.
Kawhi be watching the podcast. Kawhi texted me, was like, "Bet, tell E I said I'm gonna prove him wrong." Said, "All right, say no more."
okay,
Went out
I
there
hear
and
you.
You heard it here
started
first.
hooping, bro.
Kawhi watches the podcast.
You do.
He would be the type of nigga to just be watching some random niggas. Nah, Kawhi would be that type of nigga.
I hear what you're saying, bro.
So Denny, he said, "All right, E, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be an all-star."
He was good though. I say he wasn't bad. I didn't say he was an all-star though.
I think we all know why he's really in the All-Star game.
Stop.
And
We know why.
Bro, just
honestly,
coming
He
Stop.
out
probably
with
gonna win
these,
All-Star MVP on some
bro,
honestly,
coming out
that's
with
not
these
crazy to say.
conspiracy theories,
yeah.
bro.
That last part is not crazy to say. Put
Here
it
we
on your
go.
parlay.
Don't put that
Hey
in.
man, we know why.
Do not put that on your parlay, bro. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Denny for All-Star MVP.
Yeah, bro. Do not put that on there, bro.
Okay.
We
I'm
all
just
know.
saying, man.
We all know who it's gonna be.
Who?
They're
Wardell.
going to be
Probably gonna be Wardell. I'm honest.
possibly. I could see possibly K could also do it too on the East. Well, I don't know. I forgot they're different now. It's now like eight
Yeah.
teams or whatever, rather than like East
Oh, yeah, it's
versus
like a
West.
tournament, right?
Yeah, one of them type Jones.
I thought it was like US versus the world.
No,
Yeah.
I think that's like Saturday night, but I'm not sure.
Knows what's going on anymore.
Isn't it next weekend too? So essentially it's gonna be on during the Super Bowl.
Nah, it's the 15th. It's the 13th through the 15th.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Nah, they always make sure they don't like. I think they just switch weekends. So like next year, I think the All-Star game is gonna be like this upcoming weekend, and then the Super Bowl is gonna be on Valentine's. They just switch weekends.
Oh, let's see. No, well, I think it's they both this week, right? Am I
Nah,
tripping?
Nah, you tripping.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know.
No sporting event is that stupid to play during the Super Bowl.
But it's like, bro, if you really think about it, bro,
Except the WNBA, maybe.
like when it comes to like sporting events and
what he just say, bro?
I agree. I agree. I agree. The
like
reason that bridge that entire thing is so bad is because of bad management. It's the truth. That's why they need three leagues all year. I'm just gonna be honest. Stop trying to scale it like the NBA. It's not the NBA.
but the NBA really low key ass too.